Welcome, curious minds, to another deep dive.
Hello.
As we inch closer to that deliciously spooky, sweet season, you sent us some truly fascinating source material.
Yeah, this stuff was really interesting.
Today, we're not just talking about candy, are we? We're talking about the art, the science, and, frankly, the sheer dedication behind transforming classic Halloween treats into something, well, something truly extraordinary.
Absolutely. It's quite a journey.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Our mission for this deep dive, as we see it, is to explore 5 beloved Halloween candies.
The classics.
Exactly. And journey through 3 distinct levels of craftsmanship that the source material lays out. Simple spells, enchanted elegance, and dark magic mastery.
Right. Sort of a beginner, intermediate, expert approach.
Think of it as your ultimate guide, maybe, to making homemade Halloween treats not just good, but utterly unforgettable. We'll be meticulously looking at the subtle changes in ingredients, the precise techniques, and the surprising transformations at each stage, really getting into the granular details of why these changes matter.
And what's truly fascinating here, I think, is how the source material doesn't just list recipes. It meticulously breaks down a philosophical progression in confectionery.
A philosophy of candy. I like it.
Kind of. It's not simply about adding more expensive ingredients, although, yeah, that's part of it.
Sure.
It's more about understanding the nuanced shifts in technique and how each choice impacts the final texture, the layered flavor profile, and the overall sensory experience.
Okay.
So we'll explore not just what changes, but why it matters, providing that crucial context for the, frankly, significant jumps in quality and complexity you see.
Right, because sometimes the changes seem small, but the result is huge.
Exactly. It's a wonderful illustration of how intentionality and a deep understanding of your craft can elevate a product from a simple snack to, well, a work of art.
First up, let's dive into a Halloween staple that often sparks fierce debate.
Oh, yeah, this one.
The tricolor candy kernel. Candy corn. Whether you love them for their nostalgic charm or find their texture a bit polarizing.
That's putting it mildly for some people.
They are undeniably iconic. But what happens, you wonder, when you take this seemingly simple, often mass-produced treat and give it the full artisan treatment? Can it truly be elevated?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Let's begin our journey with simple spells. This is your foundational candy corn, right? The kind that's easy to make, incredibly budget-friendly, and perfect for a quick Halloween project. We're talking about a recipe yielding 48 pieces, each at a modest 35 calories. So it's a pretty decent batch for minimal effort and cost.
Yeah, this initial recipe is really designed for accessibility and efficiency. The ingredient list is super straightforward. Granulated sugar, corn syrup, water.
The basics.
Pretty much. These are cooked together to a specific temperature, 240 degrees FRF, which is crucial for getting that right, firm but chewy consistency.
Okay.
And importantly, without stirring. That helps prevent premature crystallization, keeps it smooth. For coloring, it's just basic yellow and orange artificial food colorings to get that classic, vibrant look. And vanilla extract is only added to the white portion, keeping the flavor profile simple.
So each color tastes a little different, maybe.
Technically, just the white has the vanilla. The key here is quick layering in simple molds. You let each layer set for just 2-3 minutes.
That's fast.
It is. This rapid setting is what makes it so efficient. Allows you to produce a batch of recognizable candy corn with minimal fuss and cost.
Right.
The aim is purely to achieve that classic visual and a familiar sweet taste without overly complex steps or expensive ingredients. It's a functional, nostalgic treat.
It sounds like the perfect starting point then. Gives you that recognizable look and taste without too much fuss. The kind of project you could easily do with kids, maybe.
Absolutely. A fun introduction to candy making.
But as you said, it's just the beginning, isn't it? It leaves a lot of room for refinement, for that underlying structure to be rethought.
Definitely. It sets the stage.
Now, let's move to enchanted elegance. Immediately, we notice a shift. The calorie count goes up slightly to 42 per piece, but the yield drops to 36 pieces. This isn't just a bigger portion, it signals a deliberate move from sheer quantity to a focus on discernible quality. What are the premium upgrades in the philosophical shift we see here?
Right. Here's where it truly gets interesting. The ingredient list undergoes a pretty significant transformation.
Okay.
The sugar transitions from basic, granulated to superfine.
Why superfine?
It dissolves more evenly and quickly, contributes to a smoother texture in the finished candy, no greeniness.
Makes sense.
Tap water is replaced with filtered water for purity, and the vanilla, rather than generic extract, becomes Madagascar vanilla extract.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, renowned for its richer, more complex, deeply aromatic flavor profile. We also start building a more sophisticated flavor landscape. Honey extract is introduced.
Honey extract, not just honey.
Extract, yeah, for a subtle, earthy sweetness that rounds out the sugar.
Yeah.
And a pinch of sea salt is added.
Salt and candy corn.
Just a pinch. It provides that crucial counterpoint, enhances all the other flavors without making it salty.
Interesting.
But the changes go beyond flavor. Crucially, artificial colorings were replaced with natural alternatives. Turmeric for a warm yellow.
Okay, like in curry?
Exactly. And annatto for a vibrant orange.
Annatto, what's that?
It's a natural, subtle, kind of earthy coloring derived from the seeds of the ashio tree. Offers a more nuanced hue and avoids synthetic additives.
Cool.
Then, in a pivotal move, heavy cream and butter are stirred in off-heat after the sugar syrup reaches precisely 245 degrees Fahrenheit.
So fat comes into play.
A game changer for mouthfeel. This thoughtful integration of fat transforms the texture from a simply sweet chew to something more unctuous, creamy, satisfying. It literally melts in your mouth differently.
Wow.
The source also specifies meticulously washing down the sides of the pan with a wet brush during cooking
Why do that?
to prevent any sugar crystals from forming. Ensures a consistently smooth and luxurious caramel base, free of graininess.
So it's not just better ingredients, but a deeper understanding of how each component interacts, and the technique gets more precise too, right? It sounds like they're tackling those common candy-making pitfalls head-on.
Absolutely. The preparation starts with cleaning molds with alcohol and drying them thoroughly.
That seems like a small detail.
But it ensures a professional, flawless release and a glossy finish on every single piece. Precision layering is achieved not by spooning, but with squeeze bottles.
Okay, more control.
Still with a 3-minute set time per layer, but now aiming for clean separation and a professional appearance. This level is about elevating both the ingredient quality and the execution for a noticeably superior product.
Right.
Where the layers are distinct, the texture is uniformly smooth, and the flavor has depth beyond simple sweetness.
And the calorie difference.
Yeah, the slight increase reflects the richer ingredients like cream and butter, while the reduced yield suggests a focus on more careful, refined production for fewer but significantly higher quality pieces. It's about crafting a more refined, more visually appealing kernel.
Now, prepare yourselves for dark magic mastery.
Okay, here we go.
This is where things get truly artisanal. We're talking 48 calories per piece, and the yield drops even further to only 24 pieces.
Wow, half the yield of the basic.
This isn't just candy anymore. It signals a serious investment of time, rare ingredients, and an almost obsessive level of precision, really transforming it into a luxurious, bespoke confection.
Yeah, this raises an important question. What warrants this level of effort and cost? I mean, the ingredients list alone tells a story of unparalleled complexity and quality, reaching for peak sensory experience.
Okay, lay it on us.
We're talking golden castor sugar, organic light corn syrup, pure spring water.
Spring water.
Yep. Grade A maple syrup adding another layer of complex sweetness, European-style butter for richness, double cream for unparalleled mouthfeel.
Double cream. Richer than heavy cream.
Oh, yeah. And crucially, natural fruit pectin.
Pectin. Like in jam. Why pectin?
It's a natural gelling agent, right? Helps create that perfect chewy but delicate texture and, as the source notes, surprisingly boosts the candy's shelf life.
Huh. Didn't expect that.
And for flavor and color, the list expands dramatically. A true symphony of botanicals and aromatics.
Yeah.
Saffron threads.
Actual saffron.
Wow. Expensive, yeah, but delivering an incomparable deep, nuanced yellow and a honeyed hay-like aroma. Paprika extract provides a vibrant, earthy orange hue.
Paprika, okay.
Madagascar. Vanilla bean paste, richer, more textural than extract. Raw wildflower honey for unique floral sweetness. Fleur de sel.
The fancy salt.
Hand-harvested sea salt, yeah. Provides a delicate, crunchy salinity that pops. Orange blossom water introduces a fragrant, bright top note. Lemon verbena extract adds a refreshing, citrusy, herbal quality. And finally, ground cardamom provides a warm, spicy, exotic finish.
Wow, it's like a perfume for your taste buds. It sounds like you're building a whole aromatic experience, not just a sweet one. You're engaging every sense.
Precisely. And the preparation is equally intricate, demanding expert skill. It includes infusing those saffron threads in the double cream overnight.
Overnight.
To extract every nuance of flavor and color. Molds are not just cleaned, but polished to a mirror finish.
Polished. Like silverware.
To ensure a perfectly smooth, glossy exterior on every single piece, free of any imperfections. The complex base is cooked to exactly 248 degrees air-fi with precision thermometry.
Even higher temp.
A bit higher, yeah.
Yeah.
Impacts the final firmness and chew, giving it a delicate yet structured bite that supports the botanical flavors without being overly hard.
Okay.
The botanical layers are meticulously crafted. Saffron-infused cream with lemon verbena and cardamom for yellow, paprika extract with honey and cardamom for orange, and vanilla bean paste with honey, fleur de sel, and orange blossom water for white.
Each layer is a complex flavor profile on its own.
Absolutely. Artisan Assembly uses professional squeeze bottles with extremely fine tips, requiring a longer 5-minute setting time per layer, and emphasizing mathematical precision for proportions, ensuring each kernel is a miniature work of art, perfectly even layers.
And for the ultimate touch, how do you make something already this exquisite even more special? What's the final flourish?
The final flourishes truly elevate these to edible jewels, edible gold leaf flakes.
Seriously, gold.
Applied with a soft brush, provide a shimmering, luxurious visual, and each individual kernel is packaged in its own cellophane, tied with a delicate ribbon.
Wow.
Making it clear this isn't just candy. It's a gourmet experience designed to be savored, gifted, admired. The difference in these ingredients, the uncompromising precise temperature control, the intricate layering methods, they fundamentally change the texture from a basic sugary chew to a delicate melt-in-your-mouth confection with incredibly nuanced botanical and aromatic flavors.
It's barely recognizable as candy corn anymore.
It's a testament to the relentless pursuit of perfection in confectionery, where every gram and every degree is considered.
So that's the big takeaway from the candy corn.
Yeah, if there's one profound insight, it's that true artistry often lies in the invisible. The difference between a simple chew and melt in your mouth isn't just exotic ingredients, but that relentless pursuit of perfection in managing microcrystallization and moisture. Transforming a basic sugar structure into something ethereal, it's about the subtle chemical dance, mastered by careful technique.
Next up, a universal personal favorite for many, including myself, chocolate peanut butter cups.
Can't go wrong with these.
Who doesn't love the salty-sweet combination, that perfect marriage of rich chocolate and creamy peanut butter? But the question here is, how can you take something already so seemingly perfect and beloved and make it even better? Is there a ceiling to deliciousness?
Nah, let's find out.
Let's start with the Simple Spells version. This is the quick, satisfying homemade version most home cooks would attempt, right? Aiming for that classic taste without too much fuss. This recipe yields 12 cups, each coming in at a reasonable 145 calories.
Yeah, this is truly the accessible, no-frills approach. It involves standard chocolate chips,
Milk chocolate, semi-sweet.
probably semi-sweet standard stuff, a jar of your everyday peanut butter, powdered sugar, some softened butter, and a pinch of salt.
Okay, pantry staples mostly.
Pretty much. The instructions are delightfully straightforward. Melt the chocolate chips, usually microwave. Spoon about a tablespoon into paper-lined mini muffin tins. Use a small brush to coat the sides, creating that essential chocolate shell.
Right.
Then refrigerate for just about 15 minutes to set. While they're chilling, quickly mix the peanut butter, powdered sugar, butter, and salt for the filling.
Super simple filling.
Very. Once the shells are firm, divide the filling among them, press gently to flatten it, and then cap each one with the remaining melted chocolate. Quick return to the fridge. And done. A functional, tasty, relatively fast way to get your fix of that classic flavor combo. Focuses on ease of assembly, immediate gratification, replicating a beloved store-bought treat with minimal effort.
That's the kind of recipe you pull out when you need a quick dessert or a satisfying treat to quell a craving. Hits all the right nostalgic notes, a solid, enjoyable baseline.
Totally.
Moving to Enchanted Elegance, the calories bump up slightly to 165 per cup, still 12 pieces. This immediately tells me the upgrades aren't just about making them bigger, it must be about a significant enhancement in ingredient quality and a more refined technique. What kind of premium upgrades are we looking at here?
Right, here's where the journey into elevation truly begins, shifting from convenience to quality. The chocolate is no longer standard chips, but 8 ounces of dark chocolate, specified 70% cacao content.
Ah, dark chocolate. Big difference.
Huge difference. Delivers a deeper, less sweet, more complex chocolate experience, allows the other flavors to shine through.
Okay.
The peanut butter is specified as natural, free of additives.
So just peanuts and salt, maybe?
Probably. Ensuring a purer, more intense peanut flavor that isn't masked by added sugars or oils. We're also upgrading sweeteners and fats, organic powdered sugar, European-style butter.
Higher fat content.
Usually, yeah.
Okay.
For a richer, creamier mouthfeel, pure vanilla extract, a more nuanced sea salt for delicate salinity, and a touch of honey for added depth and binding in the filling.
Honey in the filling. Interesting.
And to enhance the textural experience, finely chopped roasted peanuts are folded directly into the filling.
Ooh, bit of crunch. I like that.
Adds a delightful contrast with the smooth components.
So it's about the quality of the raw materials, but I imagine the chocolate work also gets serious here, right? We're talking tempering. That's a big step for a home confectioner.
Indeed. Tempering dark chocolate using a precise double boiler method is introduced. That's a significant leap in technique.
Explain tempering again quickly.
Sure. It's a crucial process involving carefully heating and cooling the chocolate to specific temperatures. Here, melt to 115 degrees Celsius, cool down to 84 degrees Fahrenheit, then reheat slightly to 88 degrees Fahrenheit. This precise temperature curve reorganizes the chocolate's crystal structure.
Why bother?
Ensures it has proper snap and shine, meaning it breaks cleanly with a satisfying sound and possesses a beautiful glossy sheen. And, importantly, it prevents bloom, that dull, grayish streaking you sometimes see.
Right, okay. So it looks and feels professional.
Exactly. Beyond the chocolate, the molds themselves change, using silicone molds now, not just paper liners.
Easier release.
And they allow for creating perfectly shaped shells by pouring chocolate and immediately tuning the molds upside down to drain any excess. Ensures even walls for a consistent chocolate-to-filling ratio.
Smart.
The artisan filling is creamed to an impeccably smooth consistency, and a piping bag is used.
Piping bag. Getting serious.
To ensure exactly measured amounts of filling are placed into each cup. Leads to uniformity in taste and appearance. Capping the cups uses an offset spatula for smooth tops, further emphasizing a professional, refined presentation.
Okay.
This level focuses intensely on presentation, a more refined texture, and a more sophisticated, balanced flavor profile through careful ingredient selection and precise, controlled execution.
Now, for Dark Magic Mastery, we're still looking at 12 pieces, but each cup is a substantial 185 calories.
I think richer.
This feels like an entirely different league of confection, truly going far beyond a simple treat into the realm of an artisanal, crafted indulgence.
This level utterly pushes the boundaries of gourmet confectionery, transforms a familiar treat into an exquisite multi-sensory experience. The chocolate, single origin dark chocolate, 85% cacao.
85%? Wow, that's intense.
Offers a profound, complex chocolate intensity. Carries distinct terroir notes, like wine. The peanut butter is freshly ground Valencia peanut butter.
Freshly ground. Big difference.
Huge. Chosen for its inherently sweet, less oily profile. Ensures peak freshness, unparalleled peanut flavor. Our fats are upgraded to cultured European butter.
Cultured butter. Tangy.
Yeah, known for its rich, tangy depth. Sweetener is organic coconut sugar, powdered for texture. Offers lower glycemic index, subtle caramel note. We also see raw wildflower honey, a robust bourbon vanilla extract.
Bourbon vanilla, nice.
For deep aromatic complexity, and a generous 3/4 teaspoon of fleur de sel. Those delicate, flaky salt crystals providing bursts of pure salinity.
Okay, the base ingredients are incredible, but what else?
The true magic lies in the subtle flavor additions. Roasted Spanish peanuts are meticulously folded in.
Different type of peanut.
Yeah, offering textural contrast, slightly different nutty profile. Cold-pressed peanut oil is used for perfect emulsification and texture in the filling. And for an incredibly sophisticated aromatic twist, smoked paprika and finely ground cardamom.
Paprika and cardamom in a peanut butter cup. Seriously.
Seriously. Not just random spices, integrated for a complex balance of sweet, salty, smoky, and aromatic elements, turning a simple peanut butter filling into something far more intricate and compelling. Professional chocolate molds are key here too.
This sounds like a culinary deep dive on its own. The flavor profile alone seems incredibly sophisticated, almost like a dish in miniature.
It truly is. The chocolate tempering now uses the seed method,
What's that?
a more advanced technique, adding finely chopped tempered chocolate to melted chocolate to establish the correct crystal structure with even more precise temperature control. Tested on a marble slab to confirm it, sets in exactly 3 minutes with a perfectly glossy finish.
Wow, marble slab and all.
The molds themselves are polished to a mirror finish and pre-chilled to precisely 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
Why 60 degrees?
That specific temperature is crucial for optimal chocolate contraction and release. Guarantees a flawless demold without sticking or imperfections. Shells are not merely poured, but crafted using a meticulous painting technique with a natural bristle brush. Built in 3 thin coats with 8-minute setting times between each application.
3 coats. Wow.
Ensures uniform thickness, strength, sublime texture. The filling uses those fresh ground peanuts creamed with cultured butter until airy. then painstakingly incorporating the coconut sugar, honey, vanilla, salt. The paprika and cardamom carefully blended to ensure that complex balance unfolds harmoniously on the palate. A truly unique flavor journey.
And the assembly, I imagine, is just as meticulous, down to the last detail.
Absolutely. Precision assembly involves professional piping equipment, filling shells with exactly 15 grams of filling.
Grams, not tablespoons.
Grams. And tapping the molds precisely 5 times on the counter to eliminate any trapped air bubbles. No room for imperfection. Even a tiny bubble can compromise the aesthetic and integrity.
Right.
Master sealing requires a bench scraper for mirror-smooth tops, ensuring a perfectly flat, glossy surface. The source even notes any imperfections lead to remelting and retempering the entire batch.
No pressure.
Finally, edible gold leaf, applied with a soft brush for opulence, cotton gloves for demolding to prevent fingerprints marring the shine, and a single, carefully chosen cocoa nib precisely placed for visual accent. A little exclamation point on this edible masterpiece.
Cocoa nib. Nice touch.
This isn't just a treat, it's an edible work of art. Every element considered and executed for a multi-layered sensory experience. A testament to what's possible when you pursue ultimate craft.
So the insight here is about texture.
Yeah, the core insight for these peanut butter cups is how texture, not just flavor, can define luxury. Moving from a simple solid chew to a precise snap, a creamy filling with varied crunch, and a melt-away quality. It demonstrates that mastery is about engineering a multi-sensory journey with every bite. It's about creating moments, not just consuming calories.
Caramel nut candy bars are another undeniable crowd pleaser.
Oh yeah. Snickers-esque, but homemade.
That combination of chewy, yielding caramel, crunchy nuts, rich chocolate, it's simply irresistible. A classic for a reason. Let's see how they evolve through our 3 levels, pushing the boundaries of what this beloved bar can be.
Let's do it.
Our Simple Spells version is designed for straightforward home preparation. Gives us 8 satisfying bars, each at 165 calories. A foundational, unpretentious way to make this classic treat at home.
Right. This recipe uses a minimal list of standard ingredients. Granulated sugar, water, heavy cream, butter, peanuts.
Just peanuts.
Just peanuts in this one, chocolate chips, and salt. The caramel making process is quite direct. Cook sugar and water until it achieves an amber color. Basic caramelization.
Okay.
Then carefully heavy cream, butter, salt, or stirred in off the heat. Creates that familiar sweet, buttery caramel base. Peanuts are stirred into the warm caramel, poured immediately into a parchment-lined 8 by 8 inch pan.
Got it.
Cooled for about 30 minutes until set, still slightly soft, allowing for easy cutting into 8 bars. Finally, bars are dipped in microwave melted chocolate chips, excess drips off, then refrigerated to set.
Simple enough.
It's a foundational recipe. Quickly captures the essence, sweet, chewy, nutty. Designed for accessibility, satisfying basic cravings without overly complex techniques or specialized tools.
This is your go-to for a homemade candy bar when you want that classic flavor without too much fuss. Solid, enjoyable baseline.
Exactly.
Now, stepping up to Enchanted Elegance, we're looking at 185 calories per bar, still yielding 8 pieces. That calorie increase immediately hints at richer, higher quality ingredients. What exactly makes these bars premium? How do they distinguish themselves?
Here, the ingredient list gets a significant upgrade, moving towards a more refined sensory experience, using organic sugar, filtered water for purity, richer heavy cream, and European-style butter.
Better dairy flavor, smoother texture.
Exactly. Instead of just peanuts, we see a thoughtfully mixed blend of roasted nuts, almonds, pecans, and peanuts.
Mixed nuts. Nice.
Each contributing its unique flavor and crunch for a more complex textural profile. Chocolate transitions to dark chocolate, 70% cacao. Deeper, more sophisticated bitterness balances the sweetness. Fleur de sel replaces basic table salt.
Delicate saltiness.
Offers a finer, more delicate salinity that pops. Pure vanilla extract added to deepen the overall aroma.
Okay, better ingredients across the board. What about the technique?
Crucially, glucose syrup is introduced into the caramel.
Glucose. Why?
It's a game changer. Glucose syrup, or corn syrup, is vital because unlike pure sugar, which can easily crystallize and turn caramel grainy,
Right, that gritty texture.
glucose acts as an interferent, breaks up sugar crystals, keeping caramel incredibly smooth, prevents it from becoming brittle or gritty. It's about stability, ensuring that luxurious ribbon-like consistency.
Makes sense.
The professional caramel technique involves cooking organic sugar and water to exactly 350 degrees Celsius, meticulously monitoring color for a deep amber. Indicates a more developed, nuanced caramel flavor. Cream gradually added while whisking constantly. Glucose syrup whisked in, resulting in glossy and smooth caramel. Nuts toasted separately for optimal flavor, roughly chopped for varied texture. Finally, dark chocolate for coating is tempered to 88 degrees Fahrenheit.
Tempering again.
Ensures proper snap and shine, crisp break, beautiful glossy finish, resists melting at room temperature.
So it's about controlling the caramel's texture and shine, upgrading ingredient quality, but with a real understanding of how those ingredients interact to refine the final product. A noticeable step up in sophistication.
Precisely. Glucose syrup provides that luxurious, non-grainy chew. Tempering the chocolate gives a much more professional finish, satisfying snap, superior mouthfeel. Instantly differentiates it from a simple chocolate dip. It's about refinement and consistency. Each ingredient and precise step chosen to enhance flavor and structural integrity, moving it from good to truly gourmet. Goal is noticeably elevated texture, more balanced, sophisticated taste, visually appealing product.
And for the Dark Magic Mastery caramel nut bars, we're looking at 205 calories each, still for 8 bars. This calorie count and dedication imply a significant jump in complexity and luxury, truly a culinary creation transcending the everyday candy bar.
This is where caramel making becomes an art form. A symphony of textures and flavors meticulously composed. Caramel base itself is incredibly complex. Golden superfine sugar, pristine spring water, grade A maple syrup.
Maple syrup in the caramel.
It adds beautiful depth, distinct earthy sweetness. Double cream and exceptionally rich Normandy butter for unparalleled creaminess and flavor. Glucose syrup again, but paired with bourbon vanilla extract for deep aromatic notes and fleur de sel for delicate salinity.
Okay, amazing caramel base. What about the nuts and chocolate?
The nuts. Artisan nuts carefully curated, delicate Marcona almonds, buttery Georgia pecans, robust Virginia peanuts, each chosen for superior quality. Toasted separately for optimal flavor, chopped uniformly for consistent distribution and crunch.
Uniform chop. Details matter.
Absolutely. Chocolate is single origin dark, 85% cacao, intense, complex, fruity, and earthy notes. Cacao nibs folded in.
Cacao nibs too, extra crunch.
Extra crunch and bitter complexity. Smoked sea salt provides a sophisticated, lingering finish that truly sets it apart. Edible gold leaf and professional candy molds complete the picture.
This isn't just a bar, it's an experience built from carefully selected components and meticulously executed steps. Sounds like a confection designed for contemplation.
Absolutely. Master caramel artistry involves cooking to exactly 350 degrees Celsius, monitoring color development for perfect amber depth. Subtle but crucial visual cue for precise caramelization impacting flavor and texture. Luxury ingredients incorporated for glossy, ribbon-like consistency. Crucially, nuts and cacao nibs folded in when caramel reaches exactly 180 degrees Celsius.
Why that temperature?
Prevents them from overcooking, becoming brittle, or releasing oils prematurely. Preserves delicate flavor and texture.
Okay.
Professional candy bar molds, lined with acetate sheets, used for mirror finish, ensures pristine look, sharp edges, glossy surface. Single origin chocolate tempered using tabling method on marble.
Tabling? What's that involve?
Spreading melted chocolate thinly on cool marble, working it with scrapers to cool, then gathering to gently rewarm to perfect working temp of 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Guarantees impeccable snap and sheen.
Wow, very hands-on.
Precision coating involves dipping fork, allowing excess chocolate to drip exactly 10 seconds for perfectly even, thin layer. Placed on acetate sheets to set. Finishing includes sprinkling smoked sea salt crystals, applying edible gold leaf while chocolate is tacky. Quality control is stringent. Inspect each bar for uniform coating, proper temper, visual appeal. Only finest pieces packaged in individual boxes with tissue paper. A true gourmet gift.
Incredible dedication.
This level showcases intricate flavor profiles, textural nuances, impeccable presentation. Demands highest skill and dedication to craft.
And the insight from this one.
The profound insight from the caramel nut bar journey is about achieving textural harmony through contrast. Not just soft and crunchy. It's engineering that perfect chew, that decisive snap, then delightful yielding. Mastery reveals itself in the delicate balance of disparate elements, creating a multi-layered mouthfeel, elevating the entire experience.
Gummy worms, a quintessential childhood favorite for so many.
Definitely brings back memories.
The ultimate sour candy experience for many, evoking playground memories and sticky fingers. But how, I wonder, do you elevate something so inherently playful, simple, nostalgic, taking it from basic sweet treat to sophisticated, nuanced confection?
It's a fun challenge for sure.
Starting with simple spills, we get a generous batch of 20 worms, each around 25 calories. Your classic straightforward gummy, easy enough for a fun kitchen project, minimal fuss.
Yeah, this recipe is the entry-level approach. Focuses on straightforward execution. Uses unflavored gelatin, cold and boiling water, granulated sugar, corn syrup, Basic red and green artificial food coloring,
Okay.
citric acid for that signature sour kick, and simple strawberry lime fruit flavorings. Process starts by blooming gelatin in cold water about 5 minutes till spongy. Dissolve completely in hot water. Sugar and corn syrup mixed in till smooth.
Pretty standard gummy base?
Yep. Mixture divided in half, one red strawberry, other green lime. Citric acid added to both for sourness. Molds could be simple worm shapes or even flexible straws for truly homemade feel. Refrigerated about 2 hours till firm.
Straws? That's clever.
Quick, easy way to produce recognizable gummy. Delivers familiar chewy texture, initial straightforward sour hit, all about creating fun, accessible, nostalgic treat.
This is definitely the entry-level gummy, perfect for that nostalgic chew, simple sweet-sour combo, no frills, just fun, instant burst of flavor. Great intro to gelatin magic.
Totally.
Moving to Enchanted Elegance, calorie count goes up slightly to 28 per worm, still 20 pieces. Given similar yields, slight calorie bump, what's premium here? Must be significant jump in ingredient quality, refined textural experience, not just quantity.
Exactly. Here's where we start to really refine the gummy experience. Upgrade to premium gelatin.
Does gelatin quality really matter that much?
Fundamentally impacts final texture, smoother, more resilient, and clarity of the gummy. Tap water replaced with filtered. Crucially, artificial flavoring swapped for fresh fruit juice, real strawberry and lime juice.
Real juice, big difference.
Huge. Plus real fruit purees and organic flavoring extracts.
Yeah.
Makes a massive difference in authenticity, vibrancy of fruit taste.
Hmm.
Organic sugar and glucose syrup used. Glucose again helping texture, preventing crystallization, ensuring smoother, consistent chew. Acidity also gets more complex. Instead of just citric acid, now incorporate both citric and malic acid.
Malic acid, like in apples.
Exactly. Naturally found in apples, other fruit.
Yeah.
Provides more prolonged, rounded sourness compared to sharper, immediate hit of citric acid. Professional gelatin work involves blooming premium gelatin exactly 5 minutes, ensuring optimal hydration. Fresh fruit juice heated precisely to 180 degrees Cev. Gelatin mixture dissolved completely, meticulously. Glucose syrup added not just for sweetness, but like caramel, improves texture, prevents crystallization, ensures smoother, consistent, slightly softer chew with integrity. Acids carefully combined for complex sour flavor that builds gradually rather than harsh initial bite. Creates more refined, evolving sour experience. Precision molding involves professional flexible molds, cleaner, more detailed shape. Refrigeration exactly 40 degrees etouffee for 3 hours ensures perfect set. Finishing includes light dusting with citric acid powder for extra sour coating and professional appearance. Enhances flavor and visual appeal, gives professional matte finish. This level truly about enhancing natural fruit flavor, creating more sophisticated layered sour profile.
So it's about a more authentic fruit flavor and a sourness that isn't just a sudden shock, but a symphony that evolves. That sounds like a truly different experience, even for a gummy.
Precisely. It's about creating a more nuanced journey for the taste buds.
Now, dark magic mastery. We're at 32 calories per worm, still for 20 pieces. This sounds incredibly intricate for something as seemingly straightforward as a gummy. What makes these truly artisanal? How do they transcend everything we've discussed so far?
This is a masterclass in gelatin confectionery, pushing boundaries of what a gummy can be. We're talking platinum-grade gelatin.
Platinum grade, never heard of it.
Highest quality available. Known for superior strength, clarity, delicate melt. Pure spring water used, along with fresh-pressed organic fruit juices, wild strawberry, key lime. Chosen for intense, natural flavors. Sweeteners are a combination of golden superfine sugar, organic glucose syrup, raw wildflower honey, adding layers of complex, unrefined sweetness.
Okay.
For natural colors, move to botanicals. Hibiscus powder for rich, natural red. Spirulina powder for vibrant greens.
Spirulina, like the health supplement.
Yep. Both require separate, careful preparation, straining for optimal clarity, purity of color. Detail often overlooked, but crucial for visual appeal of dark magic confection. Flavor not just added, enhanced with natural fruit extracts, meticulously strained fresh fruit purees, aiming for specific floral notes in wild strawberry, zest brightness in key lime. Going far beyond basic food flavor to create aromatic profile.
And the sourness becomes a symphony, not just a burst. That sounds like a truly different experience, something you really have to pay attention to.
Precisely. Precision acid balancing is key, using pharmaceutical-grade citric acid, malic acid, and tartaric acid.
3 acids.
This trio creates complex, sour profile that evolves on the palate. Not single, flat sour hit, but nuanced tartness unfolding in stages, engaging different parts of tongue, senses over time. Truly a journey for taste buds.
Wow.
Professional molding technique involves using heated molds, pouring mixture exactly 140 degrees RAP to prevent air bubbles, common flaw detracting from visual perfection,
Wow.
followed by controlled refrigeration at precise 38 degrees Kelvin, minimum 4 hours. Ensures proper setting, optimal texture development. Source emphasizes should have slight resistance, then a clean bite.
Okay, specific texture goal.
Artisan finishing involves dusting with organic tapioca starch, mixed with very small, precise amounts citric acid for professional matte finish. Elegant, velvety look. Quality control rigorous. Assess each batch for proper texture, intricate flavor balance, visual appeal. Reject any pieces with air bubbles, uneven coloring. This level transforms simple gummy into multisensory, nuanced experience. Every detail, from gelatin hydration to acid blend, contributes to perfectly balanced, visually stunning confection.
So the insight from gummies is about layering taste.
Exactly. The profound insight is how layering taste, specifically sourness, can transform simple flavor experience into complex, evolving sensation. Not just single ingredient, but orchestration of multiple acids, botanicals to create dynamic, lingering impression. Teaches us about designing for a journey on the palate.
Finally, let's explore honeycomb toffee bars. That airy, crispy caramel delight, often coated in chocolate, offers truly distinctive texture, a marvel of simple chemistry. How do we take this unique magical structure and push it to new heights?
It's all about harnessing that reaction.
The Simple Spells honeycomb is designed for quick, satisfying results, yielding 12 pieces at 95 calories each. This is that quick foaming magic many have seen online. Makes you want to try it.
Yeah, this version is an accessible demonstration of confectionery chemistry. Combines granulated sugar, honey, water. Cooked together to precise 300 degrees airflow without stirring, though swirling pan occasionally allowed for even heating.
300 degrees hard crack stage.
Exactly. Magic happens when baking soda quickly whisked in off heat. Alkaline baking soda reacts with acidic honey, caramelized sugar, produces carbon dioxide gas, causes dramatic foaming reaction, creates characteristic airy, brittle structure.
The fun part.
Immediately poured into parchment-lined 8x8 pan. Cooled completely at room temp till perfectly crispy, firm. Once solidified, broken into irregular pieces, dipped in standard chocolate chips melted with little vegetable oil for smoother coating. Refrigerated to set chocolate. Delivers signature crunchy, airy texture. Simple yet dramatic chemical reaction creating beloved treat. Fun to make, delicious to eat.
Fantastic entry-level science experiment in the kitchen, isn't it? Yields unique, shatteringly crisp texture, making honeycomb addictive. Real wow moment for beginners.
Definitely.
Stepping up to enchanted elegance, we're at 108 calories per piece, still 12 pieces. Slight calorie increase again suggests richer ingredients. What makes this honeycomb premium elevates it beyond basic science approach.
Here, focus shifts to refining core elements. Ingredients upgraded, organic sugar, raw honey for more complex, unadulterated sweetness, filtered water for purity. Amount of baking soda slightly increased, subtly impacts aeration, fineness of bubbles.
Oh, finer texture maybe.
It could be. Vanilla extract introduced for warm, aromatic baseline. Pinch of sea salt added to beautifully balanced sweetness. Coating boost to dark chocolate, 70% cacao. Richer, more profound flavor. Coconut oil used for smoother, glossier coating. Hint of tropical notes.
Coconut oil instead of vegetable oil. Interesting.
Enhanced syrup technique involves combining organic sugar, raw honey, filtered water, and heavy saucepan. Cooking exactly 300 degrees Celsius using precise candy thermometer. Confectioner now meticulously monitors for light amber color, more controlled, developed caramelization compared to just amber. Vanilla extract added just before baking soda, whisked vigorously off heat ensuring maximum even aeration. Mixture poured into buttered parchment-lined pan. Controlled cooling in draft-free area crucial for complete crispness. Source notes test by tapping should sound hollow, indicating perfect brittleness.
Hollow sound test. Good tip.
Dark chocolate tempered using precise method. Melt 115 degrees Celsius, cool 84 degrees Celsius, reheat 88 degrees Celsius. Mix with coconut oil for smooth, glossy, stable coating with satisfying snap. Sea salt sprinkled while chocolate tacky, providing delightful, sweet, salty balance enhancing overall flavor. This version focuses on more refined flavor profile, perfectly crisp texture, flawlessly tempered chocolate coating.
So it's about better ingredients and incredibly precise temperature control, ensuring that delightful, airy texture is perfectly executed and the chocolate finish is utterly flawless. Sounds like really honing in on the science of the perfect snap.
Absolutely. Precise temperatures, especially tempering chocolate, ensure proper crystal structure, cleaner snap. More resistant coating won't melt instantly. Enhanced syrup technique, controlled cooling, ensure honeycomb's internal structure consistent, maximally crisp. elevating reliability, sensory perfection of each component.
And for the Dark Magic Mastery Honeycomb, 125 calories per piece, still 12 pieces. This isn't just a sweet treat, sounds like true showstopper, absolute peak of honeycomb artistry, profound culinary creation.
This is truly the ultimate expression of honeycomb artistry, transforming simple reaction into exquisite confection. Core ingredients elevated, golden superfine sugar, renowned for quick dissolution, fine crystal structure, raw acacia honey, prized for delicate, subtle floral notes, pristine spring water, crucially, aluminum-free baking soda.
Aluminum-free, why?
Prevents any metallic aftertaste, contributes to pure flavor. Madagascar vanilla extract, delicate orange blossom water, added for sophisticated aromatics, elevating flavor beyond simple sweetness, creating complex bouquet.
Orange blossom water and honeycomb. Wow.
For the finish, carefully selected single-origin dark chocolate, 85% cacao, paired with additional cacao butter for ultimate richness, tempering stability. Fleur de sel provides bright salinity bursts. Smoked sea salt offers deeper, savory contrast. Delicate edible gold leaf flakes add visual luxury. Finally, small, exquisitely crystallized ginger pieces, added for surprising, spicy counterpoint.
Ginger. That's unexpected.
To achieve this precision, Source specifies heavy copper saucepan, superior heat conductivity, evenness, and professional candy thermometer, emphasizing tools just as critical as ingredients.
So the vessel and tools matter just as much as the ingredients here. All about meticulous control over every variable.
Contributes significantly to control, consistency, paramount at this level. Master syrup development involves cooking sugar, honey, water exactly 300 degrees of air, meticulously monitoring color development for perfect amber hue, precise visual cue, indicating optimal caramelization for flavor depth, precision timing reaction, absolutely critical, whisking in aluminum-free, baking soda-specific figure-8 pattern, immediately off heat, essential for proper uniform aeration, creating delicate, fine internal structure.
Figure-8 pattern. So specific.
Mixture poured into acetate-lined professional pan. Acetate provides perfectly smooth, non-stick surface, sharp edges. Crucially, not disturbed during cooling to preserve delicate, airy structure from collapsing. Extended maturation at controlled 68-70 degrees ARMI for full 90 minutes ensures complete crystallization and maximum crispness development, making honeycomb incredibly brittle, light, shatteringly delicate.
90 minutes cooling. Patience needed.
Single-origin chocolate tempered, using advanced tabling method on marble, incorporating cacao butter for exact 88 degrees Safford working temp, guaranteeing perfect snap, brilliant sheen, excellent melt resistance. Artisan breaking uses hands, not knife.
Hands. Why?
Creates organic, irregular pieces. Importantly, preserves delicate internal structure, ensures airy pockets remain intact. Precision coating allows excess chocolate to drip exactly 8 seconds for perfectly thin, even layer. Luxury garnish includes strategic placement of fleur de sel, smoked sea salt, shimmering edible gold leaf flakes, bright, spicy crystallized ginger pieces. Master quality control involves rigorous testing for proper chocolate snap, honeycomb crispness, visual appeal, only finest, most perfect pieces packaged in individual gift boxes, transforming them into true gourmet gifts.
Just incredible attention to detail.
This level transforms honeycomb into multi-textured, aromatic, visually stunning confection. Interaction of precise timing, temperature, premium ingredients creates unparalleled sensory experience.
And the core lesson here, chemistry meets art.
Yeah, the profound insight from honeycomb is the dramatic power of chemical reactions controlled by precision. Taking simple leavening agent, harnessing foaming power to create airy, delicate structure, then protecting that structure through careful handling, shows how confectionery mastery is often danced between chemistry and art, creating ephemeral texture that delights, surprises. Beyond the intricate creation, understanding how to properly store and serve these confections is absolutely crucial, maintaining quality and presentation. After all that effort, precision, premium ingredients, you want them to taste and look their absolute best when finally enjoyed.
That makes perfect sense. So what are the key takeaways for listeners preserving these incredible treats? What should they absolutely remember to keep masterpieces pristine?
Temperature and humidity control are paramount. Source emphasizes all candies, regardless of level, stored consistent 65-70 degrees air, low humidity environments. Critical to avoid refrigeration except where specifically noted.
Why no fridge, usually?
Can cause significant texture degradation. Chocolate gets sugar bloom, dull grayish, or fat bloom. Cocoa butter separates. Caramels get too hard or sticky. Airy honeycomb absorbs moisture, loses crispness. Severely impacts carefully crafted snap, chew, melt in your mouth quality. Humidity, especially silent enemy, leads to stickiness, graininess, loss of delicate texture.
That's a great point about refrigeration and shelf life. Does mastery-level ingredient quality techniques affect how long treats last? Interesting if more complex recipes offered greater longevity.
It absolutely does. Direct correlation. Simple spells typically last 1 to 2 weeks. Airtight containers, appropriate conditions. Perfectly reasonable for basic homemade. Enchanted elegance extends to 2 to 3 weeks with proper storage upgraded ingredients, more stable formulations. And dark magic mastery confections with superior ingredient quality, robust, often chemically stabilized techniques offer shelf life 3 to 4 weeks.
Wow, up to a month.
Yeah, for example, natural fruit tectin in gourmet kernels aids texture and extends freshness, maintaining delicate structure longer. Fascinating connection between process quality and product longevity. Shows precision improves flavor, texture, and durability.
So these elaborate creations aren't just for immediate indulgence, built to last a little longer too. Great bonus. Any theatrical serving suggestions for Halloween? Make masterpieces shine, enhance spooky experience.
Source offers wonderful dramatic ideas. Mentions presenting candies on tiered stands with dry ice for truly dramatic Halloween effect. Creates wonderful, spooky, swirling mist.
Ooh, dry ice fog. Classic.
Just remember, dry ice extremely cold causes burns. Must handle dry ice with tongs only. And for hygiene, especially with artisanal pieces, recommended provide small tongs or cocktail picks for serving. Ensure guests enjoy elevated treats without direct contact. About making presentation as elevated, thoughtful, memorable as confection itself, creating multi-sensory experience start to finish. #tag outro.
So what does this all mean? We've journeyed from the basics of Halloween candy making to the very pinnacles of confectionery artistry, delving into incredible, often surprising transformations of 5 classic treats. What an enlightening deep dive into the why behind elevating these confections. Truly eye-opening.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, what this progression from simple spells to enchanted elegance and dark magic mastery truly illustrates is the profound impact of intentionality, curiosity, iterative refinement in any craft, not just cooking.
Right. It applies more broadly.
Every ingredient choice, every precise temperature, every minute technique detail isn't just arbitrary step, it's deliberate decision, backed by understanding scientific sensory impact. Fundamentally alters texture, flavor, aroma, even shelf life. Shows true mastery lies not just knowing what to do, but deeply understanding why you do it. Patiently executing insights, transforming common item into something truly extraordinary through dedication, knowledge, unwavering pursuit of perfection.
It really encourages you as a listener to think about what you value in a treat. Is it quick satisfaction or a multi-layered sensory experience designed to engage every part of your palate? And it shows how much incredible care, precision, even scientific understanding can go into something as seemingly simple as a piece of candy, transforming it into luxurious indulgence. Powerful lesson in art of refinement, joy of elevating the everyday.
Yeah, and this raises an important question for you, the listener. How might this detailed exploration of a simple product's evolution apply to other areas of your life or work? What common processes, everyday tasks, seemingly simple products might reveal surprising depth, potential for elevation, opportunities for mastery when subjected to this kind of deep dive scrutiny and incremental refinement?
Good question.
The principles of quality, precision, understanding why things work the way they do, the relentless pursuit of improvement, they're universal, extend far beyond the kitchen into every aspect of our lives.
Food for thought indeed. This deep dive has certainly given me a newfound appreciation for the humble candy corn and the majestic honeycomb.
Me too, actually.
Thank you for joining us on this incredibly sweet, insightful, and frankly inspiring deep dive.
My pleasure.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and maybe, just maybe, try your hand at some enchanted elegance in your own kitchen.